My name is Pat Kane. I work for a company called Tradewinds, and it is in the FMCG sector, providing merchandising services and promotional services to the large retail outlets of the country. Fantastic. Well, unfortunately, about 2 years ago, or a little bit over, I was made redundant. So I found myself out of work, and I found it difficult trying to get back into the workforce. So one of the rules that I have, if I find it difficult, I try to return back to education to upskill and so forth. So that's what I did. I found out about the programme through the Department of Social Welfare. I thought it was a really good programme in terms of the innovation aspect of it. So that's why I actually approached the Ryan Academy and joined the programme. Well, I received enormous value by participating in the programme. I suppose initially when you don't have a job, there is a psychological benefit to working. When you don't have something to do, it was great to be involved in educating yourself and getting involved with a group of like-minded individuals. There were 120 people on the programme from all different walks, all different sectors, different skill sets. So it was great to interact with all those different types of people. And obviously the content of the course and its innovation and learning about innovation methodologies and best practice innovation, and also market feasibility research and project management, all added to my knowledge of this, of innovation, and also in terms of it helped me enormously in getting back into the workforce. Well, in terms of finding employment, I was very lucky. I actually secured employment through the contacts within the Ryan Academy, where a company who wasn't aware of the programme but was aware of the host company programme approached the Ryan Academy, and were looking for a general manager type, and my name was put forward by the Ryan Academy, and I met this individual, and I was offered the position on the back of that. So I'm very, very grateful to the Academy for putting me forward in terms of that. Well, I would highly recommend the programme to any person who finds themselves in the position I found myself in. There's always hope at the end of the tunnel, and I really am a firm believer of participating in education when you find yourself out of work. The host company programme was just fantastic to be involved in. All the staff here are fantastic, and I would highly, highly recommend the programme.
My name is Eclair. I work in ID8 Consulting Limited, and our business focuses on helping organisations generate new business opportunities. The experience was extremely positive. We had a very good grounding on the importance of innovation, the meaning of innovation, why it's important for every single business, big or small. It also helped me completely change my perspective about business, especially along the lines of creativity, which I never thought would be a word that I would use along with business. So for that it was fantastic, and it also made it fun, which was quite unusual. You don't expect business courses to be fun. The reason that we started our business was a direct result of being on the Business Innovation Programme. I had considered setting up a business individually before, but it was only as a result of when my husband and I were both in the same host company that we realised that we worked well together. We also got found through the course a value proposition that we really believed in and we believed could work to our strengths. We also found that there was a lot of skills that were taught, like consulting skills and soft skills, that were really valuable to us. So it all came together very positively for us. The Business Innovation Programme provided invaluable experience in teamwork and facilitation. You get put into groups fairly early on. It starts a little network which helps you get to know people fairly easily. It also helps your facilitation skills, it helps your group work skills. The great thing is that you're working with people from a lot of different backgrounds: architects, landscape gardeners, solicitors, people who are experts in marketing, people who are senior managers, and you get all these great different perspectives, and it's fantastic. Also the consultancy skills, the soft skills, you really get to focus on your own personal profile and how to build up your own strengths, and that was absolutely excellent for me. I would absolutely and unreservedly recommend the Business Innovation Programme to any unemployed professionals.
The reasons why we participated in the Business Innovation Programme here in Ryan Academy was both of us were unemployed at the time. I have a background in IT and construction, and my wife has a background in IT and the hospitality industry. So we were both unemployed at that stage of our careers, and we heard Geraldine Lavin, the course director, on the radio, and we thought it was a brilliant opportunity for both of us to enhance our skills and to round off our CVs, and give us an opportunity that we could apply for different jobs in different sectors and just be a benefit to ourselves. So that's why we applied for the Business Innovation Programme. For the host company placement, we were placed for several weeks with a host company. Our host company happened to be Snap, but there are many other host companies out there in the greater Dublin area. For us, the personnel in Snap treated us in a professional manner. They gave us a great level of autonomy in the project that we had to do. We had to implement a whole suite of projects for them, for their customers. So that was the host company for us. And for other participants in the course, their host companies had a similar experience. It was a level of networking and exposure to different business sectors or acumen that they would not be familiar with in previous roles, and get a fresh start with new opportunities for themselves. So that's what the Business Innovation course did for us. The network of participants that completed the course is invaluable, because we have a form of networking, both in a professional manner where we would exchange ideas or both business opportunities or knowledge of prospective work for clients, either contracts or long-term work. So that would be that. And there's also then a social side of things where we just through social media we chat and talk and keep up the rapport that we developed in the class. So it's very good. It helps us to keep our esteem and build up confidence, and to understand that the 120 people that started the course, we're not alone out there. There are support networks for us, and even now we still support each other. The Business Innovation Programme, it's fun, it's a challenge, it's interesting. It gets people going and gets them exposed to a whole different range of participants, students, mentors, business sectors. So it's a good pool of knowledge that's thrown into a whole room and just let ideas flow. And it is a brilliant experience. It's done wonders for a lot of people in the course. And there's many more apart from myself that would be a champion of the course. So I want to say thank you very much to the Ryan Academy.
My name is David Neville, Chairman of Hook Rural Tourism, and it's a tourism promotional organisation based on the Hook Peninsula, County Wexford. Yeah, I suppose we're a voluntary organisation, and the one thing we find, it's established over 50 years and there's no continuity because the board is made up of volunteers. We've never actually had a structure in place where we could have somebody putting down a plan. So BIPS has really made us, it's have two people that are focused on putting together a plan for the organisation over the next 5 or 10 years, and that's the main benefit. That's a huge benefit to us. Exactly, not a chance. We wouldn't have the resources. Like, we're reliant on, we've got about 80 members that pay a very small amount each year. So every year, the website getting updated, the brochure, it's kind of rolls over every year, the same activities, and there's really very little innovation up until about last year. And now I think the guys have added to that. I suppose from our point of view, an innovation would have been getting involved in the BIPS programme. Yeah, the participants have demonstrated capacity to create work for themselves, and I think their ability as consultants, and they're driven to work away on their own. They've got a strong focus and drive, and I'd have no problem in recommending them or giving a testimonial for them to any future employers. Definitely, like, we're already thinking about how we could use a future programme. Like, we weren't that sure about this one, but now we definitely know how we do it again. By far exceeded our expectations. Like, it wasn't what we expected. All the members, Ronan came down to the AGM, he introduced himself. They were shocked that a guy with such a background and wealth of experience was coming to help a rural voluntary organisation to put together a business plan. So I think we've been blown away by that.